Good to see you back in the chapel, man.
Thank you, Pastor.
We're here at the chapel with Edward, a.k.a. Fearless. Edward, tell us how you got that name.
I was working in a hospital, mental hospital, and the director, which I was working under, he sent me out to some of these projects, and I walked in these projects, fearless, going to go help people. And after a while, he started calling me Fearless, and then the rest of everybody else kept calling me Fearless as well. That's how I got my nickname.
Now, weren't you a New York cop at one time?
No, I worked with the NYPD. I wasn't a New York City cop. I was working with the mental department to help people go to drug rehab, assist them to go into drug rehab, and they would send me into these locations.
Well, you're in the right place right here.
Yeah.
Because this is like a nut house, a rehab place, for people that don't know Jesus.
Yeah.
Tell the people what happened to you here about 4 months ago.
Well, it's easy. I came here looking for something. I didn't know what I was looking for. And I saw myself asking questions that I could not answer. Things were occurring to me. Didn't want to listen to Christian music, didn't want to know anybody that was Christian. Didn't want to get involved in this anymore. At the end, I realized the truth is the truth. God called me back. How he called me back was I swapped out a load, and it was a load of chicken. A whole pallet of chicken was sitting there, and they just told me to take it to the dumpster and throw it out. Something kept telling me, no, take it to the TA, take it to the TA. I found myself coming to the TA, meeting you, and bringing you the chicken. And over 4 months ago, I saw myself in here looking for answers, confused, probably angry with the world.
You were a little ticked.
Yeah, I was very ticked.
You were very ticked, actually. So what happened that day?
I got very peaceful. I just found a newfound peace. It was like becoming a new person.
And how did that happen?
That was because you brought me to God. You brought me to His feet. You brought me to His door. I stepped through the door, and that's how I found Jesus.
So I just want to make sure it was your decision, not
It was
mine.
my decision.
Okay, now, what has happened, real quick, what has happened since then?
Since then, I've found myself looking for Him more, praying to Him a lot more, driving, saying, Lord, take the wheel. You're in control of my life.
Yeah, man.
I surrender my heart. I surrender myself to you. Whatever you want, I want to do.
Now, what's this about you, real quick, I know I keep saying real quick. Dreams, you were having some dreams, real quick. What were your dreams about?
I realized that I was having dreams that I had a white collar and a sword in my hand. And I was very curious what this was. That's why I brought it to you. And you told me it is the word of God in my hand. The collar meaning I'm going to be leading the people in the righteous way and doing the right thing. And I find myself now, when people cut me off, I'm going, go with God, be with peace. I'm going, may you go in peace. I'm praying to people while they're driving by me. And I'm telling myself, I never did this before.
Okay, let me interrupt you real quick. So you're telling me a story. That you were at the mall with a couple of your nephews and
Yes.
nieces. Real quick, what happened?
And I was telling them about God. I was telling the story about, plain and simple, the story of David and Goliath. And I thought I was only focusing on 3 kids. I turned around and realized there was 20 kids there, plus there were parents. Amazed with this story, that I was really acting out. I was showing, I said David was really short. He was about 10 years old. And Goliath was really up there. He was about 6'5" or something.
No, he's about 9 feet, 9 inches.
9 feet, 9 inches. And you can imagine what this little boy was looking up at. But he didn't have no fear in him, because he believed in God. And God told him, you defeat Goliath. Go out there and fight him. While everybody else thought he was crazy. No, you stay home. He goes, no, I have to go fight Goliath. At the end, his brothers left him home. Then he had to run out of the field. And this is how I would describe the story. Like, I was enacting the whole thing.
So what were all the people saying?
At the end, they were asking me questions like, where does the story come from? How did the story end?
Wow.
And I says, do you guys read the Bible? I had one guy there going, this is from the Bible? I didn't know that. I never read the Bible before.
So do you think So you think that God might be calling you into full-time ministry or some kind of ministry?
I think it's some kind of ministry He's calling me into.
Well, I tell you what we're going to do. Fearless for God. We're going to pray that God calls you into full-time ministry.
That would be fun.
God bless you guys.
God bless you.